Live.
Oh, fuck.
We're live. Hey,
I
everybody.
didn't want to be live.
Hey, we got 8 people on already. Hey.
We're not live. It's not live here.
Good evening. It is live.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
There it is. We're just a little delayed.
Yeah, like always, because, you know, the internet.
It's
because of the internet.
Because of the internet.
Because of the internet.
Because of the internet.
That was a bit that just kind of...
just died.
Man, it was so good, though.
We had so many things that died along the way, you know, like...
We got to bring some of these bits back.
You know, kind of like...
Cunnilingus. It's died.
Kind of like getting together every week on a Monday and then planning out the episode.
I know.
Remember we used to do that?
We did with our old intern, Stark.
Yeah. Y'all need to be better.
Y'all need what do you mean, y'all people?
Hey, Angie, what's up?
Yeah, what do you mean, y'all people?
I mean, you two.
Hey, I got a bone to pick with her because she was by my house and her and Joseph didn't come by. They were at Gill's, like last week whenever I had food poisoning.
Yeah, but that's a good reason for her not to come by.
I had food poisoning, not Ebola.
I get that, but do you really want someone at your house whenever you're
shitting my brains out? Yes.
Yes. You're
Please.
pissing out your ass and your mouth at the same time?
They're some of my favorite people. So obviously, yes.
They're my favorite people too, but
yeah.
You know,
cool.
whatever.
So let's talk about what we how y'all boys been. This little prick here's been out of town.
This little prick.
He's been out on the beach.
That's what we're gonna refer to you now as
on the
prick.
beach.
That's pretty rude.
We did say that little bastard ginger bastard. We had Jesus on last week.
Yeah, no, I heard.
And it was
a great episode.
It was fun. Happy belated birthday,
dude. That was a pretty fun episode. Just kind of talking about. I mean, once we started going down Tarantino shit, man, it was like a rabbit hole almost. It was it is. It really was.
It was fun though. We had a great time.
You know, something happened again. Like the whole you think something, you say something, you hear something, and all of a sudden it shows up on
like
your ads.
See something, say something.
Right.
Yeah.
And it shows up on your ads or whatever. Like, oh, this is something we recommend for you. Well, I was listening to the episode on the way to work the other day, and you were talking about that Fever Dream movie with
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, yeah. And I watched a preview just a little bit ago. It looks,
dude, it's awful. Fucking. We should watch it as a bad movie night.
So I'm scrolling through Facebook, right? Like I had just gotten home, I had just listened to that episode. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and there was this like 80s and 90s weird Facebook group that it was trying to recommend me to follow.
Yeah,
and it said something like, "This is a weird movie," and it was that movie.
Yeah.
Like, what are the chances?
And whenever I describe that movie, people don't believe me.
I didn't believe you. And I saw it, and I saw a picture of Tupac, and I'm like, that's got to be the movie. Because Dan Aykroyd looks like a monster. You can hardly tell it's him. But then I saw Chevy Chase.
That was Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah, he's got the nose piece. Yeah.
I was like, okay, this has got to be the same movie. Like, what are the chances of that?
The fucking weird-ass twins in the back.
And then today, same shit happened. I was like, you know what? I really want to go to the salad place that I used to go to a lot. So I went a couple blocks over, had a salad. I was eating by myself.
Were you at Super Salad?
No, it's a place called Bread Zeppelin in Dallas. It's really good.
Bread Zeppelin?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting whenever you walk in, it just plays the immigrant song.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting there eating my salad, and I'm scrolling through Instagram because I'm by myself and I have no one to talk to. And I come across another thing that it says, you might want to follow this. And it's got a picture of a guy eating, and it's like a picture of his back, and he's by himself. It was something about like, it's okay to eat by yourself. You're strong. Or something like, I'm like, who's watching me?
Let me ask you.
Who's watching what I'm doing?
Did you get one of those Neuralinks implanted?
Man, I think it was a part of that COVID shot. I still feel like there's no way that they would know. How often does that come up? It's okay to be alone. Like, never. I never eat alone. It was just like it knew. Yeah. And I've never seen or heard anything about the movie you were talking about. And both were like, follow this. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe that that not more people are aware of that fine cinematic masterpiece.
Which is called?
I fucking can't remember. I can never remember what it's called.
Great. You love it. Yeah. It's called Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble. Yeah.
Nothing But
It's
Trouble.
such a weird. It's so weird. I think
it's got Chevy Chase, Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, Demi Moore.
John Candy.
It's got Taylor Negron. I don't know.
Oh, I love Taylor Negron.
Raymond Barry, Brian Doyle Murray.
I love a good Negroni.
And it's got Tupac, like you said. It's got one of the Baldwins in there. It's just like the most bizarre.
It's not the Baldwin that anyone likes, but it's got one of them.
I mean, there's like 12 of them.
Yeah, there's
only
12
two
of
that
them,
anyone knows.
and one that committed homicide.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you hear that he got charged, man?
I thought
like manslaughter or something like that.
You can't have
what?
Laughter
the bullet
without
thing?
manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, they're charging him.
Why?
Because he shot somebody.
It's
Albeit an accident, still,
That's nuts.
Albeit an accident.
It's like if you accidentally drop a car on somebody's head. It's not your fault. You didn't mean to. They were just standing there.
Why would you be lifting a car in the first place?
I mean, I'm not saying I'd be lifting it. I'm just saying.
With your mind.
Maybe.
Or like blow it up like remember the movie Accepted?
Yeah.
What if this is a whole thing just because he's like one of those rich guys that just needs to feel something and he threw an extra bullet in there just to just fuck around?
Lady.
You know what I mean? Like maybe they got him on some real shit. Like they're like, we know there was a fake bullet.
We know what you've been doing,
and we know that you had real bullets in your pocket.
They start looking back at his track record, and he's like, "Oh, someone got injured on this one."
Yeah,
someone
got
got
this long list of like growing.
He's just escalated, right? Yeah. It started off with a stub toe and ended up with someone getting shot in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, that was.
And that's
Cheney.
how most porns end.
Or the guy receiving that gunshot to the face from Dick Cheney.
Oh yeah, that was. I think that was purpose.
It was absolutely.
It was just a shotgun. You know what I mean?
Just peppered a little bit.
Yeah, just peppered. Was that Chappelle? Just pepper him a little bit.
Just pepper him a little bit.
All right, Tim. What have you been up to?
Wait, no. I asked you what you were up to.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me first?
Yeah,
I need to get a
first.
glass and some ice.
Okay. A lot of things. So went to Mexico last week. It was awesome. Went to Cozumel with Sarish and G and Christina. Shout out to G and Christina for this nice hat.
Did you just go like this?
I did. A little tip of the cap. You know what I mean?
So white.
I was looking for this hat. I wanted this hat really bad.
I thought you ordered it. I thought you had ordered it.
I wanted to, and it said like it was coming soon or something. And I kept going back, and it was completely sold out. The only place you can buy it on eBay for like $80. But Christina bought two, one for G and one for herself. She's like, I'm not gonna wear that fucking hat. I'm like, I'll take it. You know what I mean? So awesome trip. We went ATVing through like some cenotes, and we walked down into this cenote and saw a bunch of bats.
How do you go ATVing through cenotes? Isn't it like water caves?
It is, except one of them was like really big, kind of like a Hamilton pool, like down in Austin. So it was you just kind of walk down in it and you see all these bats and shit like that. The other one, there's just like this hole. The guy's like, all right, drive down there. We're like, what are you talking about? And you go probably at like I don't know, what degree
like
angle?
45?
45 degree angle.
Maybe
you're going
30.
45 straight down almost, and then you pick up, and then you can see all the way through this cave, and it's just a huge thing of water. I felt like we were basically boating half of those ATV trip because we were just like going through water most of the time. But it was fun. It was a good time.
I mean, it sounded like a good time, and it looked like a good time.
It was.
Did you wear enough sunscreen?
I barely pinked. I pinked a little bit.
Pinked a little bit.
Everyone else got super tan. He just comes back looking super dark. Sarah's got a good tan. I just come back a little pink. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Little medium rare.
That's your nickname too, Little Pink.
Little Pink. That's what they call me.
Big little penis.
The resort was awesome. So
Y'all stayed at Secrets?
secret. So it was adults only.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. Amazing. Next door, there was like, oh, you can go over to this other resort too because we're sister resorts. It was
'Cause it's the kid resort.
Sunscapes. But
Yeah.
that one had kids, and
Yeah.
we're like, let's go check it out. And it was just so loud. We're like, let's fucking go back.
Yeah.
So we realized immediately why we made the good decision of going
For
to
sure.
adults only.
100%.
But the water, I don't know if y'all saw the pictures I posted. Like the water was crystal clear down to like 10 feet. It's just, I don't know, surpasses any of the Cancun resorts I've been to.
Yeah, I've been to Secrets. It's really, really pretty, and the food's great. And I had a
Hey,
pool.
Chad, let me see that pink little penis, por favor.
Did I say that?
Dude, that was AI, obviously.
No, that was real.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Which secrets did you go to?
Cancun?
Okay. One of the ones in Cancun?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was the same situation. It had the kids' resort next door.
Which secrets did I go to?
Now it's all
No,
owned by like
I never went
Hyatt.
to Secrets. I never went to Secrets.
Now
Yeah.
it's all owned by Hyatt. So
Yeah.
it's Hyatt, Secrets, Dreams, Sunscape.
Dreams. I went to Dreams.
This other one, not Bahia. I don't know. There's like a whole
There's
list
one
of
that
them.
starts with a Z. Z job.
Z-Job.
Get ass, you can't afford it.
Unfortunately, it got windy. Like, we were going to do this booze cruise snorkel thing, which reminded me, because I'm looking out and I'm seeing these boats out. Like,
I don't mean to laugh, mind you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't mean to
for
laugh.
For those who haven't seen the news, there was a booze cruise that tipped over.
4 people died.
4 people died around the time that you were out there.
when?
No, at the time you were out there.
The time that you were out there.
And that's why I text you. I was like, Chad, check in right now.
I didn't know why you did that. I was drunk.
Yeah.
I thought you just thought I was drunk.
No.
No. We were just making sure he didn't drown in the
I was like,
ocean.
bro, I'm still alive, but I'm out here.
I was like, that guy just fucking died. Chad died, everybody.
In Cozumel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why they told us it wasn't even that windy the second day, but they completely shut off all water sports.
I guess in
That's
between
2 days straight.
Cozumel and Cancun or whatever.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, that's
for
probably why they closed it, really.
Right, because a lot of times, I mean, it could be a little windy, and you'll still see like boats that don't have sails and shit. It's
dude,
fine,
I went
like short boats.
I did another intro to scuba to get Jesse to do some scuba diving in Cozumel. And it was so fucking windy that we were getting our ass kicked in that fucking water, getting slammed up in the rocks, man. It was so bad.
Damn.
They still didn't cancel it, but they cancel if someone dies.
Fuck. That's what happened then. We were a little let down because the first day.
First world problems.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, we that's why we texted. That's why we were like,
it sucks that they died. I want to be clear.
I thought it was funny
that sucks.
I didn't realize Javier saw the same thing that I saw, and so he's hitting you up, and I'm like,
this son of a bitch died. What are we going to do? I had to fucking show us out one more fucking time. Hey, guys, guess what? I died on a booze cruise.
I immediately thought that. I was like, if anybody survived, it's Chad. Everyone else is dead.
No. He said a plane. He didn't say nothing about a booze cruise.
Yeah, but I've seen a grown-ass man try to take Chad down in the water, and it still didn't work. So
I'm still alive, motherfucker. So it was a great trip. It really was. I don't. We just drank a lot. I got hooked on phonics. So G, is it good?
It's okay.
So we were trying to figure out what to drink because we were like rotating drinks. We were in between like palomas and beer and icebergs, like with the beerita basically, right? And all these different things. The last couple of days, I just wanted something like crisp, and so they had Havana Club. They had the 7-year and a Special. And we drank through that shit nonstop. We finished like 2 bottles between the 4 of us in a day of a Special.
I'm a fan of that stuff. It's pretty good.
But it brought us back to when we all went to Cuba, man.
I know. What do you think? It's not bad.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's pretty good.
Sports.
Hold me down.
I'm
6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking.
That's another thing.
6 feet. It's so far down. Down, right?
Down, yeah.
Down, yeah.
Down, baby. Your feet in a Range Rover, sweet sweeper, baby. Rock, ready to let it go. Jimmy, go, what? Listen to. Okay, so we're doing a little bit of Nelly Creed mix.
Yeah.
All right.
But sports, Turning Point. That's another guy that we need to have. We need to have JP on.
Yeah.
He hit us. Bought some merch from us. So
they're good guys.
Oh, yeah.
I think this Saturday, it might have been last Saturday. I might have missed it. It's one of these Saturdays, they were doing like a full brewery tour, like Raw and the rest
like
of
old
them
school,
do.
Yeah,
they're like, hey, we're bringing back an old brewery tour. You get 4 pours for like $20 or something like that. And that's pretty good for Turning Point because their shit's delicious.
Yeah, that place was packed when we were out there.
Yeah, we went a couple of weeks ago. It was fantastic. Also started the new job. So
Cool.
literally got home and then the next morning started the new job. So that's been fantastic. Feel weird being a brand new employee at a place I was there for like 12 years.
So I'm glad you didn't die on that cruise.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Do you feel brand new?
I do. I've got a new work phone number. I've got a new work phone, a new badge. I'm like brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It's not bad.
No.
Not bad.
I forgot how important. What are you doing? What are you pulling those beers out of?
It's my new WWE Championship cooler
belts.
sponsored by Igloo. Igloo. Are you a functioning alcoholic, but you want to be a wrestling fan? Igloo.
Is that supposed to be a cooler?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's insulated.
Shut up. Let me see the inside.
If you're
he got ice in there.
yeah, for those watching, he's got ice. He's got ice in there, and
I just thought it was a normal belt. Like show the camera to the side a little bit.
He's got it.
Turn it to the side. You can't see how thick. Yeah, there's the thick boy.
Yeah, it's a thick boy.
It's a full on.
He walked in. I thought he was bringing like a pillow.
It's a cooler fanny pack.
It's like whenever we went camping and I brought a pillow in that bag.
You brought a pillow and 2 pairs of shorts, and that's it. And the rest of us carrying gallons of water and necessities.
I had no idea.
So I enjoy
New job.
going back to like feeling like I'm important, like walking around Dallas, like
I'm a businessman.
Business.
It feels good, and it's funny because every single day I've been back, I've seen someone else that I used to work with 10, 8 whatever years ago.
They've got several of those jobs open, and I'm gonna put my hat in the ring there, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna feel really important whenever I see all my friends.
Me.
It may be Cody.
Cody works there. We're supposed to do lunch next week.
Oh, really? Cody still works at AT&T?
There's so many people that have are now in like the corporate world that I was like, oh, I didn't know you were here. Oh, I didn't know you were here. But it's been nice to kind of see people that I've worked with.
Does Julio? No, he doesn't work with AT&T anymore.
Yeah, he does, but just not in the corporate building. But he does. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. What else? I feel like there was something. Oh yeah, we went to Tool.
Yeah.
Y'all both did?
No.
Did you get upset for a second?
No, because my tool guy.
Both went to Tool.
My tool guy asked me on Friday.
The tool guy went to Tool?
He went to Tool.
Man.
He's like, hey man, my buddy Bill, do you want to go with me to Tool?
That's very ironic.
It's like, I don't know.
The tool guy went to Tool.
You should have gone to Tool with the Tool guy.
I should have.
So
that'd have been a good story to go to Tool with the Tool guy.
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I saw
thing?
It was funny.
Yeah, I mean, and it's true.
Okay, so explain the video first.
So there was a video that I just popped up on TikTok as Tool's touring, and the guy was like acting as if he's Maynard and describing how the show's going to go, and he's like, "We are anti-establishment. We're not going to do any of our favorite songs or any songs that anybody likes."
Right.
And he just started naming off all the hits. Right. We're only going to do songs from our latest album and maybe this album, and they're going to hate it. But at the end, we're going to play, and insert whatever song. Right? If they're good, we're going to allow them to take their phone out.
And we're going to tell them not to pull their phone out.
That's exactly what they did.
Oh, yeah. So
Danny called me on. Did you go?
No, I knew that, though, going in. I've heard that from a long time, that even in some venues, they even make you put your phone in the little
bag.
Yeah.
So Danny went to the one in Austin on Wednesday, and Sarah and I went to the one here in Dallas on Friday. And so he called and already told me, he's like, man, it was great because it's Tool. And Danny and Sarah are both huge Tool fans. I like Tool, but I've never been like a huge Tool fan. Like, I don't know all the fucking songs.
Lateralis is my favorite album.
It's a good one.
That's a great album. And, they do have hits
should be a favorite
that they
album.
didn't play, right? Yeah. So Danny's like, I just didn't know most of the songs. I'm like, fuck, if you didn't know most of the songs, I'm not going to know most of the songs.
Yeah, they played, I think from what I understood, and they typically only do this, is they play, a lot of deep cuts and things from different albums.
Like B-sides.
Yeah, or they'll just play, if they got a new album, they're just going to
stick with that. And a lot from the new album, which no one's really listened to. Let's be real.
I didn't even know they had a new album, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
So Tool... I already have. I love. Everyone loves Tool. I feel like a lot of people love Tool's music, but I don't love Tool.
Tool's kind of like Rush, like our generations of Rush.
Like, I feel like they're so money hungry and anti-establishment, but really money hungry. Like, let's not put it on iTunes or whatever because we're still making record sales. And as soon as that slows down, you know what? Let's just throw it on iTunes. Let's do it. Everyone else is doing it. The T-shirts. Guess how cheap you could find a T-shirt?
I'm gonna guess
$50.
A minimum of $30.
Minimum of $50.
Okay, yeah.
Most are $60.
So that's how it was at Rob Zombie. Any of those big ones coming through, they're charging quite a bit.
Well, Death Cab was the same way.
And did you know that a lot of venues, part of their contract is they get a certain amount of the the first 5% or something like that of merch sales. And so that's why a lot of these artists are jacking up the prices. There was one guy, and I don't really like him. His name's Ronnie Radke. His band, they didn't sell any merch because the venue wanted that cut. And he's like, I'm sorry, we're not going to sell merch.
They're making so much money on food,
you can buy
beverages, then a cut off that, and then obviously a cut on ticket sales. That's just ridiculous.
But I did
parking.
Whenever I went to Jerome, I went to the Pucifer store. No, I went to the store itself. And there was some stuff that I bought a tapestry, and the tapestry's really fucking badass. But it was expensive, and that was one of the cheaper, bigger items that I could buy.
Yeah.
They had some hand build posters and stuff like that had signatures on there that were phenomenal, but they were like $250, $300, $400.
See, that was cheap.
Yeah.
Posters signed were $500. The vinyls that were signed were $500 and up. There was a drum head that was signed for $2,500.
Yeah, and I mean,
we were in line for the merch and saw Matt and Dustin. They came up and we were talking. He's like, "Just go ahead and get that drum head."
I'm gonna be real.
He's like $2,500.
If you had the $2,500, it could be a good investment.
No, it wouldn't.
I think so.
No.
I was
30 years from now.
I drank enough to think like maybe I could get a $500 record, and then I thought about it again. I'm like,
no. He was like, I just started that new job, but I ain't making that $500 record
I haven't got
yet.
paid yet.
Unless
Give me a few months, I might have made a mistake.
Maynard became president and got assassinated.
So the show was awesome.
Oh, no.
Obviously, the music, even though I didn't what most of it was, it sounded fantastic. The lights were insane.
Yeah.
It was great because not many people, a couple old people were like pulling out their phones because they didn't give a shit. But most people abide by like the no phone rule. So it was very dark, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, on the last song, he did say, bring out your phones. I know how you need that. You know what I mean? He's got to be, oh. And so he let everyone bring out their phone, and he played Schism. Luckily, because, I mean, that's most people's probably favorite, is my favorite. I love that fucking
I'll be
song.
honest with you. I hated that song when it first came out. When it first came out, I was not about that. I was like,
I immediately learned how to play that on a guitar. And then I saw the music video. I'm like, well, this is weird. Their videos are so bizarre.
That might have been part of the issue at first. Is the
Yeah.
music video. I didn't care for it at first.
Yeah. But, I mean, overall, it was pretty good. I realized how old I am. You mentioned, like, our generation's Rush or whatever.
Yeah.
So checked into the hotel because we ended up staying in Dallas. Just kind of, like, went out throughout the night. And the girl at the front is like, oh, are you here for a concert? And we're like, yeah. You a Tool fan? And she's like, I hear people are here for a band named Tool. I'm like, you've never heard of Tool? She's like, no, I haven't. And then we just stopped. I was like, I don't know what to say. Like, what do you? And then we get an Uber, and the guy's playing Tool music, and I'm like, this is awesome. There we go. And he's like, yeah, the last person I drove said that they're playing. I've never heard them before. This is pretty good. I'm like, how old am I?
Well,
how old are we?
Well,
are we
no,
getting to that point? I told Sarah, I think we're to that age where, remember when our parents went to like
ZZ Top,
ZZ
or
Top.
like the Cranberries, or
I don't
right,
know,
and we're
man.
like, oh man, y'all are so old. We're that old now. You realize that, right? We graduated 20 years ago. We're that old now.
yeah. I mean, you could have a kid that just graduated.
We could have grandkids at this point.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know, but it could happen. 18 and 18, we're above the age. You could have grandkids.
That is true. I mean, you can have. I mean, they could be popping out kids at 14. Really.
I mean, you're not wrong,
That's
but let's just say
disgusting, too.
18. You know what I mean? We could still be grandparents.
my
I'm not here for that.
sister-in-law's a grandmother.
How old is she?
40, I think.
That's so crazy to me. And the three of us are just can't even have kids. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Can't, won't.
I gave myself
Don't.
blue balls once.
I thank you, Chad.
Yeah. Anyways,
On the group chat, my parents actually went to Rush, Christy.
yeah, it's weird, man. So I'm going to Maynard's birthday celebration concert.
Where's that?
I believe it's gonna be. I can't remember. It's in Dallas. There's gonna be one in Dallas. There's one at Red Rocks.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And there's another one somewhere else. But it's a Perfect Circle, Primus, and there's one other band that escapes me right now. It's 3 bands. They're all
Elder?
going to be on the same stage at
Perfect
the same
Circle.
time. It's a Perfect Circle, Primus, and one other band.
Tool.
No,
Switchfoot.
maybe.
Godsmack.
Hey, that'd be cool.
Godsmack's actually going to be at Lucas Oil Live like in 2 weeks. They're doing an acoustic show.
Oh, that'd be cool as shit.
And they're doing an acoustic show, but they're also going to be telling stories of like being on the road. So I think it's pretty.
I've always thought that Tool had one of the best drummers of all time. Like, you think of that Voodoo song.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, it's so good. And then whenever I saw them live, the lead singer, he is also a very good drum player. And then so they would like battle on stage back and forth. It was really cool to see. But I didn't.
Are you talking about Godsmack?
Yeah.
You said Tool, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Godsmack.
I was really confused there for a
But
second.
also, by the way, did not realize that Tool is only Tool because of the drummer. The drummer is the talent. No, like the
Oh yeah, it's Primus. It's Primus, Pussifer, and Perfect Circle.
okay.
So it's 2 of his bands, and then Primus.
Got it.
Yeah.
Let's see Gladys's taste, because she says she doesn't like Tool. Mars Volta,
Oh yeah.
great.
Oh, Mars Volta's great.
Yeah.
That would remember
At the
listening to
drive-in. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one more for you, Tim.
They were
and then
fun.
System of a Down was always.
System of a Down's good.
Steal This album, was one of my favorite albums.
Yeah,
of theirs.
you stole it.
I did steal it.
I believe I stole
I think
it.
a lot of people.
We
stole
all
it.
stole it.
It said to do it.
Ha!
Do you think that's a?
Revolution!
Do you think that's a case that could be won in court? Like
Yes.
a theft charge. It said steal this. It says steal this album.
I just did what it said. Yeah, for sure.
I'm a child of Lucifer.
So go back and listen to some Tool.
Yeah.
And cut everything out. Maynard, guitars, just listen to drums.
Oh no, the drum track is phenomenal.
It is stupid. Stupid.
You know
good.
who's got a really good drummer? Queens of the Stone Age.
Well, yeah.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
Well,
for a song
for
or
a
album.
For
song.
one
Yeah,
album.
yeah, one
For
album,
one
yeah,
album. Yes.
they're actually coming, I think, to town.
Queens of
too.
the Stone
Yeah,
Age?
Yeah. Or they might have already come through.
You know what? I'm a little upset because Switchfoot was in town, like last year, and I really wanted to see.
Did they do the
Switchfoot.
song "Dare Me to Move"?
Dare you to move?
Dare You to Move, or whatever. Yeah, I remember that.
I dare me to move.
I dare you to move.
I dare me to move.
So
I dare you to pick yourself up off the ground.
I got tickets for So What Festival.
Oh yeah, they're playing. Switchfoot's playing.
Uh,
That festival.
Skillet.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
They're,
Skillet.
they're headlining one night. Under Oath is headlining one night. POD is going to be there.
Okay.
I feel so
It's here in Fort Worth, right?
Yeah, it's going to be at Panther Island.
No shit.
In the middle of summer.
I might need to go.
It's pick either pick both days or pick one day.
I did see today.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be miserable.
It's sexy. It's gonna be sexy.
I'm going to be wearing short shorts and
boy.
cut off shirt. That's why I started in the gym.
Yeah.
Those
Preparing for so
yeah,
what?
preparing for that because I've got to get a little bit of meat on my legs. Yeah.
Yeah, you do, you stick bitch.
Jesus.
So what else?
Christ.
How was your week? How else was your week?
My week. Thanks for asking because we never got into it, but it was good. I feel like Chad now. Anyways, no, it was good.
We haven't talked about Javier either.
I haven't talked about you. This motherfucker been
Yeah, it
talking
was just
for half
been
an
me.
hour. Piece of shit.
Well, I mean, we hadn't just been talking about me.
No, it's been busy. Work's been busy, life's been busy, all that stuff's been busy. Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo's over. I'm done working that, which is nice.
Hey.
So I get a little bit of time back. But outside of that, I went to Brick's Barbecue at their new place.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Oh,
Got-
I haven't been there.
I
Since
got
the new place.
tour day Bricks, so we spent quite a bit of money. Had a little bit of everything. Had enough food left over for like 2 days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say okay. Their sausage was good. Their brisket was great. I think the rib was pretty good. I'm gonna say Dane's has got the best sides in town. Their sides were great. I think they're a contender. I just don't know if paying almost $80 for.
See, I
For
like
food, yeah,
I like
I
their
have a-
like we had the burger and we had tacos and we had like this.
I had their
pulled
tacos.
pork,
Their
mashed
tacos were
potatoes.
great. So I think dude, I love their after dark.
Yeah,
stuff.
After Dark menu was supposed to be really good, right?
No, it was good. Bricks was good. It's a really cool spot.
And the location is fantastic.
Yeah, I wanted to
beat
try a little bit of everything, and I think if I went back, that was the only disappointing factor was like I didn't love everything for the price that I paid, right? But I wanted to try a little bit of everything because I've never had their actual barbecue. I've only had their late night after dark snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
If I go back, definitely gonna get the sausage. Definitely gonna get some fatty brisket. Both of those things were phenomenal, and their tallow beans are pretty decent. Elote.
I have not had all the sides to be honest with
The
you.
elote needed, for me, I want a little Valentina,
Yeah.
and it just didn't have. I need that little bit of vinegary bite that you get with
Well,
the heat.
Usually you would get that with the jalapenos, because they would throw those vinegar,
Yeah,
those jalapenos.
but I mean, I'm a fan of like the little Valentina or maybe some Tapatio.
Yeah,
on top of it.
big fan.
Other than that, it was good. The spot's really cool. I like it. It's right behind Cicada. Patio's real nice. We sat out there. It was a beautiful day. Like this past weekend has been absolutely great.
Yeah.
You want to know what we missed? The Ribbies pop up at Nickel City.
Yeah, I thought y'all would go.
Yeah,
I was
still out of town.
It was a Saturday, right?
It was a Saturday I was out. So
I'll be
2
real
Saturdays
with
ago.
you. I haven't been I've been so busy.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
Yeah, I get it.
Saturday was kind of like a catch up on. I had a shit ton of school. Caught up on a lot of that. I could tell like last week kind of fucked me up because I forgot to reply to a discussion.
Oh, at school?
Yeah, so I did my discussion, but I forgot to reply to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
And so I only got a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it. And my post was good too.
Wasn't good enough.
No, my post was good. Just
No,
not-
your
I didn't
post
reply
sucked.
back.
Or else
It
we'd
was
have 7.
wonderful, actually. Thank you.
Not as good as Post Cereal. This episode is sponsored by Post Cereal.
It's not.
You like Honey Smacks?
I don't even
Not
know if
me.
that's post.
Tastes like shit. Post. So what else? What else did you do?
That's
Like
pretty
other-
much it, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Cool.
What about you, Javier?
Man, let me tell you, I was still recovering from food poisoning last week.
You all ready to start the show?
Hey, what the fuck, man?
Tim's like, oh, shit.
No, it.
Let me get ready.
I did. I went to Tammy for my birthday. Got me tickets to the Mavs Bucks game.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about that for real quick.
Goddamn.
For real quick.
Did you see the pictures? Did you see them on Instagram?
Of his?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw that. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? like, how did you get those? And I can't believe Tammy, that's amazing.
Yeah. So
legit.
me and Anthony, she got me and Anthony tickets to the game, and we got there pretty early. We were supposed to take the train, but my dumbass looked at the weekday schedule, not the weekend schedule. But it worked out because we stayed after the game. We went to the Patron Lounge that they have there, and we were there until they kicked us out.
Is that the video where you were acting like you were 25 years old?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Felt like I was.
I was like, I haven't seen a video like that in a long time.
The way he put it, it is funny because we got there pretty early. We had to go look at the Dirk statue.
Oh, yeah.
And we entered the arena from the Patron Lounge, and he's like, you know what this feels like? It feels like Vice, like before, like people started showing up, like at 8 or 9 o'clock at night, where they still had the lights on.
When he was the only one at the end of the bar, like, oh, time for a shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said that's how it felt. But it was a lot of fun. I met one of the guys that used to work at the Fan, Shippy.
Oh,
DJ
yeah, you met Shippy?
Yeah, I met Shippy, and I saw him. He was about to go into like from the Patron bar, the Patron Lounge. They have another bar downstairs, but you have to have like a certain ticket to go down there because when you go down there, you run into the players. The players go in through the arena that way.
Oh.
And so we weren't over there. He was over there standing by.
So, like, floor seats was not enough like, of a ticket.
Yeah.
You had to have extreme floor seats.
Yes. But, man, it was cool because so I saw Shippy, and I was like, that looks like Shippy. And I was like, Shippy. He wouldn't look. Shippy! Shippy! And he looked over. I was like, ha! I got it! I knew it! And I walked over and I said hello. And then he's really cool. We took a picture with him. And then he's like, me and my buddy's going to go across the street, grab some drinks if you and your friend want to come along with us. And I'm like, oh, fuck, maybe. But, I got to drive back to Fort Worth. So
You should have gone.
yeah, I know. But it was a lot of fun either way.
Nice.
So.
You missed out.
But, man, thank you so much.
That was your
for
opportunity to
those
get into
tickets.
radio right there.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. Here's my card.
But you
Funky
couldn't.
Panther.
You couldn't do radio because you can't stop swearing.
I could.
I want to have.
No, you
I want to
couldn't.
do one episode. I want to do one episode
Okay.
where Javier can't swear.
Hey, look.
I think all of us should be able to swear. And
No,
if
I think
we
all of
do-
us should be able to, but he can't.
no. But remember.
And then we make him. Then we make him do that. The little shocky thing.
No, we'll do shot for every time anyone cusses.
I only
Full
said
shot.
I said one curse word when we recorded at South by Southwest.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember, and then it was right whenever we started the episode. But after that, I didn't cuss.
No, yeah, you did great.
But I listened to Tony Green's episode, and they were fucking cussing the entire time.
Really?
And I was like, son of a bitch, I should have fucking cussed.
we were trying to be good. We hadn't done anything
Yeah, we were
cool
trying
before.
to be really good.
We
Well, you
were
get
trying to be sweet
invited.
boys.
You get invited to South by Southwest to record an episode, then of course you're going to be good.
Right.
So,
And then you drink your brains out and then
Yeah.
just play stupid the rest of
God,
the time.
man, what a fucking weekend.
That was actually. We keep reliving that one event because that was the event, right?
It was it.
Because
The highlight of this podcast.
we got to. That's it, boys. We close up shop.
I mean,
We're done.
that was peaked. If you feel like, when did you peak? It was that.
Yeah, it's like I peaked in high school. I peaked at
Hey, but I mean, we did that last year. We were recording at the Visit Fort Worth
yeah.
breakfast. Where
I get it.
Y'all talked more. I didn't really talk in that.
No, you were
episode.
drawing people in. It was
I was
nice.
drawing people in.
It's good.
And it's great for them to have us our third year.
Yeah.
It's going to be our third year in a row. We were invited.
For those listening right now on YouTube, yeah, we're coming back to Visit Fort Worth annual breakfast meeting.
Yeah,
We're going to learn all about the happenings in Fort Worth, and maybe get something cool at the end of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, but other than that, we finished Gilmore Girls. We finished. It was
Here, Charles Barkley's going to show up this year
what?
What are you talking
in
about?
Gnarls
What are you talking
Oh,
about?
at the.
at Visit Fort Worth.
Oh man, I was talking about Gilmore
I know.
Girls, but I was like
I know,
Shaq
yeah.
or
No, Charles
Barkley.
and Gnarls.
Gnarls Barkley, both Barkleys.
Both Barkleys. The Barkley Bros.
Yes, the Barkley Bros.
I think they're related.
Yes. Two dudes make one. That's how it works. That's Gnarls. That's Charles. Charles is literally two people, one standing on the
I said
other.
they're related. not one person. All right, but you finished Gilmore Girls?
Yeah, finished Gilmore Girls. It was a good, annoying show. It's really good. That's just
Jesse was
the
watching that,
fast-talking-
and then she stopped watching
just
it.
fast talking is what it is.
Yeah.
And
It's the
I'm-
same thing from the show that she's in on.
Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Yeah, but
same
that one
thing.
works because it's like they're in the old days and it feels like they have to talk
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
But yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
any
alright.
complaints. We just started watching the Netflix reboot revival, whatever they have.
Of Gilmore Girls?
Yeah.
There's a new one?
Yeah, but it came out in 2016.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Not new.
New, not new, but
Yeah.
Not nude.
Old hotness.
I wish
Who do you wish?
both. Both Gilmores.
Both
Are you allowed to say that? Because wasn't like one of them a child or something?
No, in
She's an
2016.
adult, sir. She is 30, 40. She's in her 40s now.
Yeah. Now is she really?
Yeah, she's 40 actually this year.
How much is how old is Mrs. Gilmore?
She is
60 probably.
Goodness.
Late
50?
50s.
She still gets it.
She can get it. I'd never seen a Bad Santa, but I heard good things.
Dude, I
she
can't
looked
believe you've
great
never
in
seen
Bad
it.
Santa.
You just look up that one scene.
Yeah, I know. I think y'all talked about it, right?
Yeah, you just watch that one scene and you'll put that on repeat.
Fuck. See, Gladys said you're gonna hate that last episode. Fuck, man.
Hang on real quick. I just want to play one little thing and then we'll jump into the
One little
episode.
penis.
This episode is brought to you by Panther City Foodies, not that other group ran by that bitch Connie. Support your community and eat local.
Get in here. We got to start the show. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas, we have got a hell of a show for you. Here on episode 164.
Hooray!
Hey.
So, yeah, all three of us are back. We're here. We're here for you. So sit back, relax, try to enjoy. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And we are.
The
Funky Panther! Javier's been...
Why do you just not say it now? I've noticed on the
I've
last
said it.
On the last
I
episode,
said
you
it.
left Tim by himself.
No, there was one where I said it and nobody said it.
I don't think that's true. I always say it. Lying ass.
So how you boys been? We talked about it the first 30. You can go back and watch our YouTube for the first, well, I guess 40. It was first 40 because we carried on a little late because Chad
All right, in
decided
15 seconds, what have you been up to? Go.
basketball and Gilmore Girls and food poisoning.
Okay, that was quick. Tim, go.
work and bricks. Barbecue.
Nice. Mexico New Job Tool concert.
Mexico nude job tool.
Boom.
Nude job?
New job.
You got that
You heard
nude-
it first,
Got
everybody.
that nude nude job. Fuck.
You want to see a grown man make no money? Come on in.
What is that? What is that?
So we've got some things to start off with. We've got some news, some updates. We haven't done
We got some
updates.
nudes. We have some nudes to show you guys. We hope you enjoy it. It's probably gonna be the worst thing you've ever seen, but maybe you'll get a tickle.
Or some people might like it. I don't know. You never
Look,
know.
there's a
these
thing
days.
for everything.
Yeah, there's
You know what I mean?
There's a man for every piece.
I never knew that someone would want to see my butthole. But I've gotten a lot of messages
I
here
want you to
lately.
scream really loud in my ass.
I mean, there's what, 7 million people in the world?
All
7 billion?
all
7 billion
asking
people
to
in the
verify
world?
my identity through my butthole.
Out of 7 billion people, there's got to be one person that thinks you are the sexiest man alive.
There has to be.
And you are the sexiest man alive. You know what I mean?
There has to be. And someone thinking that you are the pinkest, sexiest man alive.
Hey, some people like that pink.
They do.
You know what I mean? We just got to,
XM, call us, please. We cuss. We say dirty things. We're the new Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So we do have some updates that we need to talk about.
What is it? We got to have them put their speaker on the floor.
Yes, and then you got to sit on it and.
All right,
God,
sorry.
what a fucking
Sorry.
movie, right?
Let's get back at that.
All right. So first off, next week, we are going to come back to you with a guest. So next episode, we're going to have a guest.
Did you confirm? Is it confirmed?
It's not confirmed yet. So we'll see soon.
Do we even?
We will
let's
have a
not-
guest.
Let's not say who it is.
Right. That's what I'm not saying it.
George W. Bush, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We don't have confirmation just yet, but we're fairly certain that we've got W next week.
the
on
warmonger
episode.
himself.
Is that what the W stands for?
Yes, George Warmonger Bush.
So next week, we've got a couple events that we've got going on. Really excited about. So on the 15th, there is a Visit Fort Worth event, just like there is every year. We've been fortunate enough to be able to go to the past couple of years. We're going to make it out again this year. So if you're there, come see us. We're likely going to be in the same place we were last year. probably at the top of the escalator, I would assume, with our whole booth. We're going to be hanging out with Robin from Corks and Cowtown, and we're going to be just pulling people aside and just doing a real quick 5-10 minute, interview segment, talk, whatever you want to do, plug something. We'll just be pulling in people to kind of, talk about Fort Worth, talk about what's going on. Visit Fort Worth is already completely sold out of the event. This event is all together now, is what it's called. Really excited to see what that means.
Okay, yeah.
Every year they have a theme. They always have like food and drinks provided. There's always like some kind of surprise guest or, a speaker, and then all sorts of stuff. So really excited about what's going to happen this year.
This just in, Connie's doing a podcast now.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
all three of y'all get your phones out and go ahead and see if you can find it and give it a 1 star.
Oh my goodness. Let's not. I don't even know what she sounds like, but I assume it's just like,
I'm sure she sounds like an old hag.
y'all want to have ponchos?
You guys want to go ahead and stick your hand and grab my...
Scream real loud in my asshole. Like that?
Yes.
Okay. So also on the 15th, really excited about that. That's going to be bright and early Thursday morning on February 15th. That same day, if you were like, okay, well, I'm not going to make it out there to see the boys because it is sold out if you don't have tickets. Everyone else will see you there. That night, there's going to be an event at Ampersand Bar over there off of 7th Street. The Fort Worth Forever peeps have got another really fun event going on. This is going to be like a single and mingle thing. Your boys aren't single, but we'll be there mingling. We'll be having a good time drinking. Have you ever been to the Fort Worth Forever events yet?
No.
No? Have you?
No, I haven't been there yet.
I've been to a couple, and they're just all out fun. Like they bring Fort Worth, they bring like a lot of like
Guest bartenders,
from different bars from Fort Worth. They've got like the last one had the guys that have the shoe pop up.
So they bring Mr. Fort Worth to these
They
events?
bring Mr. Worth himself. They bring all sorts of people out, and so it's always
Candace in my
fun.
pocket.
And you always see people that we know, right? Like there's people that we've known from the different events and things like that.
Yeah, we've
Last
been
time,
grateful to know a bunch of people.
got to see Anthony Oliphant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hung out with him for a little bit last time. And then also John Photos is always going to be there. So we'll see him next Thursday as well. So if you can make it out next Thursday on the 15th of February, 2024, make it to Ampersand Bar on 7th Street for the Fort Worth Forever Singles Mingle.
So I do have something special that has to do with our upcoming guests, and I just want to play this little message here. Hang on, it's not playing. I've got it playing through the wrong thing.
Okay, what are you doing?
I fucked up.
Fucking
Sometimes that
amateur
happens.
hour.
Story of your life. Hey, on the group chat, Christy says February 15th is Valentine's Day.
Well, bring your gals over to Ampersand and act like you're single. You know what I mean? It'll be a party.
It will be a party. This has got a little build up to it. It's got a little build up. Let's see if you remember this message. We got a very special
I
message.
already remember it. I don't want to hear it. It's taking too long.
You got to build it up.
No, it's way too much built up.
I'll cut it back later.
Hello, this is George W. Bush. I want to say congratulations to the boys of the Funky Panther for winning Fort Worth Magazine Best of Radio Personality.
A long time ago,
You
by the
boys
way.
did it again, and your
Well,
grandpappy
years
is
ago.
very proud of you. Love you all, and continue to do our nation proud.
Yeah, George
This
W.
message
Bush.
not officially from George W. Bush, but we imagine this is what he would say if he actually knew who the fuck we are.
Yeah, George W. Bush. He's a longtime listener, and he's going to be on our show eventually.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm planning on it.
I doubt. Did you see that?
9/11.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I remember watching it.
Please.
Yeah, I remember. Never forget.
Never mind.
No, what did I see?
What was
Smooth
it?
Vega and the Shaq thing?
Oh yeah, and who else did he? He got another text from someone else.
Dude, Smooth Vega's doing things.
I know.
Dude, he's been doing things.
He's
Of
been doing
course he
things,
has,
but
but
now
like-
he's like really with the social media marketing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
He's
like,
really pushed that out there.
and,
So
and
everybody
Louis the
can see it,
Singer's
yeah.
been killing it. It's weird because, like, just a year ago or so, like, Louis the Singer was just hanging out at the event we went to at Union Station. Like, we went to the what was it, me and you? We
Yeah, it
went to,
was you
a
and
little,
Tim.
Yeah.
We went to a little concert.
Uh-huh.
And we talked to Louis the Singer outside for a second. We're like, hey, man, how you doing? He's like, I think I'm going to get into country. And we're like, oh, yeah?
I do remember him
I was like,
saying
well,
that.
that's weird. And here he is, like,
Killing-
fucking badass, man.
killing it in country,
no
man.
idea.
He's doing a festival in Chicago, the Windy City something, But shout out Smooth Vega gave
Like,
a
I
shout
would like
out to
to-
Visit Fort Worth and here Fort Worth. They really helped.
I would like to sit down with, and not really sit down, but just like come across Louis again and just say, hey, I don't know if you remember this. We thought you were joking.
I thought he was joking because we saw him at Lollapalooza, and he did a phenomenal job. But then he was talking about getting to country. I literally thought it was a joke. I was like, okay. I did not know he was this serious. And he's so good.
He is.
He's so good.
Very, very talented man.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to Louis the Singer, you should check it out. Even if you're not into country, it is like this.
He's got a hell of a success story too. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you really like dig in, like listen to his life story and kind of get into it, I mean, you end up really loving the guy and all the work that he's put into it. So,
But man, shout out to Smooth Vega though for putting in the work, and he's had a lot of people on his podcast. He's had Julio Cesar Chavez, the boxer.
Mm-hmm.
He's had he's gonna have
I
Shaq.
guarantee he's going to have Shaq now.
And that's dude. Did you see the picture he posted? I mean, he's gonna be there. Shaq's
yeah,
gonna
so
be
I'm gonna have to hit up.
We just want to be
Smooth
present.
Vega.
Dude, I just want
Smooth
to be
Vega,
present,
just invite us to be present,
We just be
please.
there.
We just want to be there. We won't be weird. We'll
Yeah,
be a little weird.
I'll be weird.
We'll be a little weird.
I'm
Just
gonna have him.
invite us.
I'm gonna have Shaq sign my Shaq Attack Reebok. So,
Dude, I got that
yeah.
Funko that I
the
bought for
big
the last
one?
studio. Yeah, get that signed. Yeah, pretty awesome. Any other updates? I feel like that's probably
No,
it.
man, I've got no other updates other
I have-
than like.
I have one update actually.
Okay.
I just thought about it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
What do
you're
you, what do
good.
you got?
I don't have anything.
Okay. So I had this reminder pop up literally right before the call started just now. It says $150 whiskey bet on if AI has made any huge leaps in 1 year from episode number 122.
Define huge leaps.
From basically non-existent to where we're at today.
Define.
Come on, come
Non-existent.
on, man.
All
That's
right.
the bet we made.
Yeah,
you
I
can
got-
go back.
I-
Episode
no,
122.
no,
I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget.
I know. I can't believe that's popped up now.
It's already been a year. Can you believe that shit?
I have egg on my face.
How cold this beer is.
Yeah,
Man.
it came out of your WWE cooler.
So for those of you that are not watching on YouTube or didn't catch us on the first 30, Javier walks in with a WWE belt. But it's not a belt. It's actually like a fanny pack cooler that he's got filled with beer and
And it's got
ice.
this little pocket behind behind it here too. So it's really, if you're watching it on video, it's pretty. It's a sight
How
to
much
see.
did this set you back?
It was only $40,
That's not bad.
That's a
Not bad at
steal.
all.
I would spend 40. I'd spend probably 80 on that.
but they were sold out for the longest time. So when I went to go check and see if I could find one, people were selling it for $100 a pop.
You should have bought more.
I bought
and
one
start-
more.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
You gonna try to resell it, and make your money
Fuck
back?
yeah.
Hell yeah,
Come
man.
really?
Yeah.
Just like you're going to resell that Supreme fridge?
Hey man, hey, that thing's been a huge, huge help.
I'm sure.
Help how?
We put our drinks in there, for dinner. We just,
When you're sitting there chilling on the couch, you don't
Yeah.
have far to go.
no, yeah, we just get in there and grab a drink.
So just remind him in a few weeks when he forgets to sell the WWE
Yeah.
belt and be like, hey, remember, I kind of want that.
All right, so I'm gonna next payday. I'll go out and buy a nice bottle of whiskey. I'll find something good.
I trust that you'll find something good.
I'll
'cause
find something good.
trust you.
within around that price point.
But that's crazy though. The
I'll
the
find
the,
something
the leaps and bounds that AI has come.
I know, man. I use it every day.
Yeah.
every
Literally
single day.
Every day.
I usually use it every day too. Like it taught me how to reprogram like an Audi, like the sunroof of an Audi. Like you have to reprogram it whenever you're dropping the headliner, and it tells you like hold 3 seconds, let go, hold back 5 seconds, let go, push the button for another 10 seconds. You should hear 2 beeps, and then it sure shit
and it worked.
fucking worked. It's
What if
crazy.
it bricked the car though? I mean, I think we're putting too much. We're putting maybe a little bit too much faith in
We're
that.
putting
right?
a lot of trust into
Yeah.
Chat GPT and whatnot.
I'm
but-
just waiting for it to start giving us bad ideas.
kill your parents?
okay. I think that's what the next bet should be.
Kill
is
your parents.
How long until death happens from AI?
Oh, I'm sure you can ask it how to make cyanide.
I mean, it's not supposed to do that, but
You have to
there's already
jailbreak
been
it.
that robot that like hurt somebody.
At
like,
the Tesla factory.
yeah, like
at the Gigafactory.
legitimately hurt them.
Yeah, it pinned him against the wall and
Made love to him.
tried to.
I want to go inside you.
All right.
I want to go.
Let me finish.
All right,
Let
Steven.
me finish.
I don't think it was Stephen Hawking that was there. It was one of those robot arms.
Oh baby!
And it legitimately pinned this guy up against the wall, and I guess he was able to like slide down and into there's like an oil pit underneath it. He was able to slide down to get like away from it.
Dude, that's crazy.
Hey, speaking of which, let's on the technology side.
Yeah.
So here in the past week, we've seen sightings of Cybertrucks and the Apple headset.
Yeah.
Have you seen people? I saw a
Yes.
video. Yeah, did you send the video of somebody
I don't know
driving a Cybertruck with the Apple Vision?
Yeah.
I've seen that, and I've seen another one in a Tesla, and they're just letting it autopilot while they're sitting there fucking doing weird shit.
Yeah.
But
Bro.
have you seen the videos of Apple Vision though?
No.
Like actual real time what they're seeing? It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I thought the $3,000 was a fucking gimmick, and now I'm like, how can I come up with $3,000 real quick to buy one?
Bro, it's reselling for like $7,000
So-
on StockX.
So-
shit.
Yeah.
I did not think about that.
What's really cool about them is that, like, say you bring up like you want a big screen TV or whatever, so you put that up in your living room. Wherever you pin it in your house, it stays there. And so you can walk to another room, and it's not like this thing's following you around.
Right.
And then you turn around and come back to it, and it gets bigger as you approach it. Like, it's full augmented reality,
Well-
and it's insane.
So my VR does that too. Like it does. It's just that you can't see through it.
Yeah, but the only thing
know?
yours does is porn. Like this one does so much.
No.
more.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
man.
you can see through it. That's what I'm getting at. Is you can see through it. You can still go about your day and do things while having your stuff pinned up. And like, so if you wanted to wear it outside your house, you leave. Those windows stay in your house,
Right.
And then whenever you come back, they're there.
I also
Which
think
is
it's crazy
just
is like the
insane.
whole FaceTime aspect. Like I'm ready to see what that actually looks like. But whenever Zuckerberg was doing it, or no, not Zuck.
It
Who
was a couple of tech writers.
Okay, yeah.
And even a Casey Neistat, which if you go look at the video, he has one of the best videos of walking around New York City. And it's really cool because there was a point where he was in the subway. It tracks your, movement. So obviously you're in the subway, you're sitting down, but you see the lights and like the background move.
Yeah.
And it tells you like cannot calibrate, like we can't pick up. It seems like you're moving. We're not going to set the windows right there in front of you. You have to look
okay, I
down
got
or
you.
look at the
Yeah, I
ceiling
got
so
you.
that way it'll stay there.
Huh.
But that video, if you haven't seen it, like go and watch it. People looking, obviously, but, once you start walking, you see everything around you. And it records you walking,
What is it going to use it for, though?
I don't know. I don't know what he
Yeah.
did or how he did it.
But no, I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's getting kind of crazy. But have you seen the Dyson headphones? So Dyson's got these fucking ungodly expensive headphones. But they
Dyson
also,
the vacuum?
Yeah, Dyson the vacuum cleaner.
What the fuck?
Dude, I don't know. But they have this thing that goes over your mouth, right?
Does
and
it
it's-
suck?
No, it's designed to like muffle, like so people can't like hear your conversations or whatever. So you have it over your face, and you can have your conversation and whatnot. And I saw somebody put that on with the Google or the Apple Vision or whatever, and I'm like, what kind of dystopian society are we living in at this point?
Essentially, like we're in that movie with Harry Styles and what's her face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, the evolution, which I'm waiting for, is the Black Mirror,
The chip.
The chip.
Well, the
thing you put
neuron
in
link, yeah,
And that's going out for fucking like they're putting that shit in people now.
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Man.
actually doing that.
But I don't think it's going to be like a whole interface in your brain. Where
It will
you're
be.
like, look at me.
On our show, I think it was 2 years ago, we had a full-on conversation about how technology had not really propelled. We talked about video games. We talked about iPhones. We're like, what's the next best thing?
Been stagnant for a
Nothing's
while.
happened in a while. We got electric cars and there's some self-driving shit happening, but really nothing. But this past
And then
year
all of a sudden it's just boom.
it's been huge.
But the Tesla truck has been a flop.
I don't know. Real quick on the group chat. Also, the first robot death happened July 21st, 1980. Killed a Japanese factory worker. Let's see what else.
Yeah, but that was
GPT tell you that?
That was not AI though.
And there's someone that has a Cybertruck at Hervey's work, says Christy. And also, Slim Thug tested the porn on the Vision Pro. He posted a video talking about it. I'm sure he was like, damn. No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Service. Never mind. I was going to say something with
the
it.
thing with the Cybertruck though is it's not so much it's flopping, but like they've had some shit, right?
Yeah, with like the tires.
So so to make it more efficient, they put these things over the tires to eliminate some of the drag.
Right.
They're tearing up the tires, so all the Cybertrucks coming out now are not going to have those until they develop something better.
It makes sense because as soon as you kind of hit a bump, you'd think it'd start rubbing on.
But it's like it reduces it by removing. It's like reduces it by like 5% efficiency or something. Wow. So it actually does something.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is, they didn't put like a clear coat over the stainless.
Just a stainless mat.
Yeah, so it's just stainless, and they've had corrosion issues. There's water spots leaving on there, and it's causing it to
like after what? Like it gets hit with a rock or something?
Rain.
Or just
is it
straight
rusting?
rain?
Yeah. There was like little rust spots on
I thought
there.
stainless was supposed to not rust unless it was like actually dinged and like gotten into the underneath or whatever.
I thought it was supposed to be bulletproof.
It is supposed to be bulletproof,
it
except
is.
for when he threw the fucking thing through the window in front of everybody.
But then it fixed that.
Shatter.
Shatter-resistant glass or whatever.
I saw one on 7th Street last week, and it was the first one I'd seen. I saw the light, and because it was dark. It was like, and I saw the front light bar, and I knew exactly what it was. We pulled up around it. It looks pretty slick. Like
it does.
I would never buy it, but it doesn't look bad.
It looks like Halo.
Yeah.
Man, you put you're talking about a hell of a technical. If you put a gun in the back.
Oh,
yeah, like
cool.
a warthog.
Yeah, I mean that dude. I just see it now. ISIS is going to get their hands on them at some point.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have Elon Musk over there having to shut things down and whatnot. But the thing about the Tesla truck, they've already had the corrosion stuff. They even have a thing, if you get bird poop on it, you're supposed to remove it immediately because it'll stain.
Yeah, it'll give it bird burn.
It'll give it bird burn.
Bird burn?
Yeah,
That's a thing.
It is.
It's bulletproof, but please do not shit on my vehicle.
It's acid, man.
Someone also did like they closed the frunk, and there's some pretty sharp angles there, and they put a carrot, and it just
I saw that.
cut right
I
through
did
it.
See that.
Oh my god.
My
Which
favorite,
I think it's supposed to be a safety test, right? That
yeah,
they're supposed to do.
and it did not. It just cut right through his finger.
Yeah.
Or the carrot finger. But my favorite was the YouTuber that bought one. He got a launch edition, and so there's really nothing special about the launch edition other than some laser engraving, and I think like a startup menu is a little
Says
bit
Virgin
different.
on the front.
Probably worth $150,000.
120 is I think what he paid or something like that.
Yeah.
And he went to go sell it at CarMax to see what they'd offer. $78,000.
Bro, he would. He's just being an asshole. He could sell that to literally anyone for
Yeah, but I mean,
There's a
considerably more.
contract though. I think you can't. You
no,
have
yeah,
to have it.
you can't or whatever. But he just wanted to see what CarMax was going to offer.
Wait,
right?
what's with the contract?
It's kind of like with the Ford 500s that they had come out a couple years back, or the Ford GT. You have to have it, I think, for a certain amount, like
Yeah,
a year,
for like a year
or
or
two.
something like that.
So they're like preventing
You
resale.
can't resell.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
One of the guys at work bought one of those. He pre-ordered one of the Bronco Raptors.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he got it, and he got it at MSRP. They didn't do any dealer markups on there or anything like that. And they even asked him, like, he had a straight up dealership asked, like, do you want me to leave the window stickers on? He's like, what? Why? Well, I mean, you could turn around and resell this for like 120.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no, I'm not doing that. I really want this truck. So he kept it. But I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize they were going for that expensive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, anything new and big, it's.
I get it. But the Tesla thing seems like it's a little bit of a flop. Just a little bit.
It's the first year. Do y'all see a lot of Rivians?
Yeah, I do. Over there's a couple by the shop.
I've been seeing a lot more lately.
So I've seen like maybe one or two in Fort Worth at all. I was in Dallas over the weekend, and I saw 4 or 5 in a single day. Like, there's a shit ton out there.
Yeah.
I think those look pretty damn good.
Yeah,
The truck and the SUV.
They're expensive, and you can't lease them. They don't have a lease program. It's only a sell program, and I think like to buy one is something like base is almost $100,000.
They look pretty damn good, and the inside it's a lot like a Tesla, like with the roof and everything, like the big, large moon roof or whatever it is. Look pretty awesome.
I think it's a better option.
Yeah.
I'd go
As
with
opposed to the Tesla truck?
Yeah, I think so.
I do still like the Tesla, the one that has the doors. I don't even know if they still make it. The one that went up.
The Model, what is it? The Model X?
right?
Yeah, Model X, yeah.
That one's probably my favorite so far.
Those things are crazy, man. I worked on one a couple weeks back, and that shit's wild. I know how to put it in service mode, so that way they don't see. They can remote in and see who's around the car.
What?
Oh, yeah. Because they got the Sentinel vision or whatever.
Yeah, I know how to put it in service mode. That way, it turns off that feature.
No shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't want to see you. Don't want to see my dick all up against your shit.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, he's over there popping
You
dents.
fucking Teslas, bro? Like, what are you doing?
Quit fucking this car, bro. Get your dick out of that tailpipe. That does nothing. That's for show.
I know how to turn the cameras off.
I'm jizzing everywhere.
Oh my God. So, okay. I want to talk again.
I want to talk.
I want to talk, if I can, about the Apple Vision again. Because remember, think about like the first 5 years of iPhone. Think about the first iPhone. How clunky it was, how slow it was. It didn't even have remember like the service back then, the triangulation. They didn't even have real maps.
But that shit was cool, though.
It was cool as shit, just like the Apple Vision Pro, whatever the fuck it is, right? So what do you think Vision's going to be like in 5 years? If this is step one.
Contacts.
No, that's
the 20-year plan, probably, bro.
It's going to be this right here. It's not going to be like a Google Glass. It's not going to have a little corner thing. Everything should be integrated. So, like, if you have somebody on your phone book, like, it'll show, like, the name will pop up, you know, or, like, and then maybe, like, last message, something like that. Or, like, you know, hobbies, kind of like what they do that with Back to the Future.
Yeah, yeah.
But at what point does it just replace your phone?
Well, I mean, it's already almost replacing, like, iPads and whatnot, because you can type on it. It's a standalone unit. So
yeah,
you don't have anything.
Well, Vision, yeah, you can like, type.
So aren't you just kind of cannibalizing your own products at that point?
I mean, maybe that's the future.
Well, they're more expensive, so fuck it
to
up.
Get away from other peripherals and just go straight to that. Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, it seems like a good idea because if you're in limited space, so you're living in a small space or whatever, you can have that and have yourself a nice monitor set up and computer and all that stuff.
From the chat, talking about idiocracy and the future and all that kind of stuff, I really do think about 10 years from now, people are going to be. I even think about WALL-E. We're going to be like rolling around in these hover chairs, just like with our Apple Vision nonstop.
Not on Earth. We're not going to be.
Yeah, but how many people are going to be stupid though? Like, how stupid are people going to get?
Oh, plenty, man. I'm sure you're going to see that here.
We already have stupid
I'm sure
people.
that's why the safety feature in the Vision Pro, where when you're walking, it's not on. It's not working.
But how is it working with the whenever they're in the car driving? They put it in passenger mode?
That was just. I don't think they were even.
You think they were just bullshit?
They were just bullshit.
Okay.
No, I seriously saw one that they were driving.
Well, yeah, you can see that, but whenever it's like I said with the example that Casey Neistat had on his video, he's on a subway, but the background, like whenever you're moving, it stops it. Like there's a orange circle that says, like it can't tracking not available because it just sees like movement because it's got the cameras where it's looking at what you're seeing. So whatever you're looking at is what, you know, the Vision's looking at.
What's the battery life on these things?
I don't know. It's got like a thing for where you can, because it hooks up to your phone.
Like a little battery pack. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was a battery pack, not the phone.
Battery pack, but it hooks up to your phone.
Oh, okay.
You know, any Apple execs, if you're watching that, we would love to have one or three just to test out and review them on here and keep forever.
With all of our listeners and
All
viewers,
80 million.
we're definitely going to help your stock price go up, Apple. Just letting you know. Just go ahead and hand a few of those over.
But also,
is it required to have an iPhone?
If you want to hand
yeah.
over some stock
Really?
options, yeah.
You have to have an
You
iPhone
have to have
to
an
have
iPhone.
Vision.
Yeah, because it works off. It's iOS. It's iOS based. It's
So it's
not
basically like I have CarPlay, but
I thought it was a standalone thing, though.
Yeah, I did
you don't have
too.
to have it.
no.
Got to have your iPhone.
And
this is
also-
when we're going to get another comment on YouTube. Okay, leave it to the professionals.
Leave it to the nerds, you fucking
leave it to the
idiots.
technology morons that know
Fuck
everything.
you. Fuck you, whatever your name is, who commented on the videos. Suck my dick.
There was like a Big Lebowski or something like that.
There's another guy. There's
there was
another
another guy
fucking
on there
loser. What was I gonna say? No, but you also have to go in. It's suggested that you go in for fitting because they have different sizes.
Oh, yeah.
And then like the spectacle part is different also. So like if you wear glasses, and you're gonna have to like kind of, I guess, measure your prescription or something like that.
Yeah, because they got inserts or something for it, right? Like that you can put in there to.
There's
be able to
different.
see it.
If you get on StockX right now, it'll tell you the type and like because it's the strap
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you have to be fitted for that.
You got to be fitted for it.
I mean, you go
You have
in
to be
there.
fit to use the
You got
Vision
to be
Pro.
fit. You can't be some fucking geek off the street.
If you know what I mean.
I'm fucked. Just downright fucked there.
Yeah.
I want one. I would get one.
We could tell.
Yeah, I would get one.
We could tell. You've been geeking about this for a hot minute.
I have been.
I'm
Dude,
surprised Javier doesn't have one.
I came
already.
real
I
close to
was
buying.
really close. I knew Tammy would murder me if I got it.
Yeah.
I came real
Guess
close
what
to
I
buying the Quest Meta the newest one. I came real close to buying one.
Was it
of
like
those.
$600?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But it's got the augmented stuff as
Yeah.
well. You can see through it, but it's just not clear.
Maybe I need to get that.
Maybe that's the one I was looking at with the video. Or do they both have video? I feel like they both have video.
They both have video.
Okay, because they both have cameras within the vision to kind of like know where your eye and face are looking.
Eye
like.
tracking, and then
Yeah.
like that's why whenever you see like the FaceTime, it's kind of like an animated version of your face, but a bit realistic.
Yeah.
So it's kind of creepy.
I want to get into
Penises.
I want to get
feel
into a
we
little
need to buy
sports
two
here
of
in a
these
second.
real quick. We
Okay,
should
buy two of them.
I don't know why. I feel like I'm always too slow to think of this shit. We should have each bought two. Hold on to one for 10 years. Like, you know how much the first iPhone is now?
I think it was like $100,000 they sold it for.
Like in the box?
Yeah.
You're having to invest like those $6,000 right there,
Yeah. It's long term.
and it might not be so long
People
term.
put more shit in their
Look,
401k that increases by 10%.
My Shiba Inu's long term. If that thing hits 1 cent, I get.
I'm sorry, did you say schlong term?
Yeah, schlong term.
Schlong term, everybody.
I get 120 something $1,000
$127
If-
schlongs.
if it hits 1 cent
Right.
long term, and I won't have to pay capital gains taxes because I've had it for so long.
Hmm.
See, big brain working here.
On the group chat,
All right.
real quick, have
Go
y'all
with the group chat.
Have y'all not seen the border town battle of Dripping Springs? The videos of these folks show how stupid these folks were and have become.
Oh yeah.
I need to watch that. That sounds interesting.
I have not.
And I love Dripping Springs. We passed Dripping Springs to go to
Jester King?
Jester King, and right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Salt
thought
Lake.
Jacob's
Jacob's
Well.
Well. That's Wimberley.
Yeah, it's
Jacob's Well?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
yeah, it's different.
Yeah. It's same but different.
Oh,
Yeah, Dripping Springs like down near Hamilton Pool and
that's Tammy's
Jester
favorite
King.
vodka, Dripping Springs.
nice.
Hey, so have you? I want to get into a little bit of sports real quick.
Let's just get into a little bit of sports.
Just a little bit of sports. Have you seen the whole?
Play the music if you're going to get into sports.
You don't
Play
have to do
it.
it.
Play the fucking music.
You don't have to do anything. You don't
Play
wanna
it,
do.
clown.
He's gonna open his laptop.
Good. He's going to do it. Got to do it proper.
Well, I got a log.
We don't
back
really want to
in.
get into the whole thing.
Yes, we do. Yes, obviously, if Tim's going to bring it up, then it's important.
Tim, this is your
And if my
mistake.
baby thinks it's important, my baby knows it's important.
Well,
and my
it's not that
baby's
it's
gonna get what he
important.
wants. Baby gets what baby wants.
You're the baby.
Baby gets what baby
You
wants.
just put down 3 beers.
Shut
You're
up.
the baby in this situation.
It would help if I could remember my password to get in here. Okay. Well, shit.
Wah.
This is great.
And now action sports with Tim because I have something to say.
Take it away, Tim, when you have something to say.
Thank you. All right. So did you catch any of the All-Star NHL hockey?
Am I white?
All right. So Justin Bieber played.
Really?
Yes.
I heard you did really well.
He did so well, in fact, that, and I haven't gotten confirmation on which two teams, but two teams gave him basically like a private combine, and they're looking at signing him to play hockey professionally for 1 year.
So is just every Canadian good at hockey?
Yeah,
Is
so
that
he
how it works?
I guess Justin was like he'd played like select leagues and all sorts of stuff growing up.
He's
and then-
Canadian.
and then his music took off, and so he still kept up with his hockey skills
Right.
going into it. But he plays this, and he did so well that they're looking at giving him a 1 year try. And Justin's come out and said that he's wanting to take a break on music anyways. So because he's got so much money, they wouldn't have to pay him that much. He would get a chance to be a professional.
Oh, fuck
Just do
that.
it.
Tickets would sell out.
I know. So that's what I was going to get at. So this is now his chance to be a professional hockey player, right?
Yeah.
Doing it for fun, basically. I mean, they could sign him for $100,000 or whatever. That's just pocket change for him, but he's getting to do something that he loves to do. And just think about how much tickets, like you said, tickets are going to sell out. I want to go see, I want to see Justin Bieber play for the Edmonton
Oilers.
or the Toronto Maple Leafs or whatever syrup name is out
Vancouver
there.
Canucks.
Yeah, that. I don't think that's syrup, though. Anyways.
Maple syrup, Montreal maple syrup.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I think that's pretty fucking cool. But on the flip side, Michael Bublé also played in that game.
Fuck Michael Bublé.
Did you hear? Did you hear what happened?
He cheated on Emily Blunt, is what he did.
Not during the game.
No, but now she's married to
He-
John Krasinski, so it all worked out.
Michael Bublé fucked the shit out of that hockey puck. He was cheating on that.
He did.
Anyways,
Did he turn off the cameras?
no, they left him on.
Oh.
All right, so I'm just gonna cut the sports news down real quick. I'm gonna pull this. Let me pull my video
Pull
here.
this wiener.
I'm gonna pull this wiener here, and I'm just gonna play. Come on, TikTok.
Mushrooms.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Aaron.
From the All-Star game, basically saying, I'm on mushrooms right now, tripping balls.
My buddy told me this is just a microdose of mushrooms, and he was lying. So, I'll be honest, I thought I was in Blades of Glory for most of the time that I was out there, until it sort of settled down, and then I realized, holy I am at the NHL All-Star game.
Damn.
That's so cool.
Like, I want to know, like, if that's real. I mean, Michael Bublé could just be pull one over on us, but I halfway think that that's legit.
I believe it.
I believe it.
Dude, mushrooms are the next big thing. Have you ever thought about, like, the things that rich people do are obviously the next big thing?
Yeah,
a lot of rich people are doing mushrooms now.
Yeah.
It's not like
Darius Rucker, he got in trouble just
Was
last
it
year.
mushrooms?
Yeah, I'll get into that. He got in trouble last year, and that's why we're just now seeing it now because he turned himself in. But he had a vape pen. He told him he had a blunt, and they found some pills, and they didn't know what the pills were, and they tested them, and it was psilocybin.
Nice.
Bro, fucking cops, man. What the fuck?
They arrested Darius Rucker for just wanting to have a good time.
He was just getting some hootie for his blowfish.
That's exactly what was happening. And Hootie and the Blowfish are going on tour.
Hell yeah.
Which
Just don't come to Texas because some fucking shitty town's going to be like, I'm going to make an example out of that hootie.
well, I mean, maybe not in Dallas or Fort Worth.
They did it to Snoop.
So there's these like tech billionaires, all these like tech people that are doing mushrooms like in like groups. Like
Yeah.
it's a big deal to them.
Yeah.
You know it's coming up. Like you know it's a big deal soon.
It's wouldn't say it's like things white. It's white people. Things white people are getting into.
They're testing it though on like different psych stuff and all that. So I mean, it's
I mean, medically, yeah, whatever. But like,
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a big thing.
recreationally,
Oh, yeah.
I think that it's going to become a big deal.
it was already a big deal.
I know it's a
Just-
big deal, but hush, big deal.
Yeah.
Like I think it's going to be like more aligned with. I mean, we're not there yet here in Texas with marijuana yet, but like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just normal now.
Yeah, I
no
think
one
so,
gives
too.
a shit anymore.
Can you imagine though, like a bunch of people out just walking around tripping balls?
I'm not saying that I know anyone that's done that in Belgium, but it's rough. It is not okay.
Yeah, I could just see like you just go to some major metropolitan city and all of a sudden you just see somebody flipping shit because
Because they can't handle their psilocybin.
they ate way too much.
I should have had that extra stem. Man, people are weird. People suck, man. People are getting like taking our fun. And they're like, I'm gonna go to the country club and play golf, and I'm gonna take mushrooms.
I can see that happening too.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
What's
man.
that one golfer?
Tiger Woods.
No,
Tiger Hood.
the
The
big,
old guy?
the big dude who drinks all
John
the time.
Daly.
John Daly.
He probably does mushrooms.
I can
on the
see
daily.
John Daly doing mushrooms and probably playing the best game of his life.
This is ripping and gripping, baby.
Yeah.
He's just ripping and gripping.
It's a bad boy of golf right there.
That's right.
Do you know something else that rich people have been doing a lot recently that
Butt
I've been
sex.
seeing?
No.
No, he hit it on the head. Never mind.
I'm
No, what-
still
what-
intrigued and want to try it. I'm surprised
What have
out
they
of
been-
everybody, Christy
What have
hasn't
they been
tried
doing?
Buying and like setting up bunkers.
Oh yeah, Doomsday.
Like, but a lot more recently. Like people that you would think that not like a prepper type situation. Nothing wrong with preppers.
No,
it's
they're-
completely fine. Like I have prepped to an extent on certain things. However, these are like grown ass, rich ass motherfuckers that really feel like they need a bunker.
Yeah, what was that? What was that movie that we just that just came out that was on Netflix or something about the end of the world?
Gossip Girl.
This is the end. No. There was a movie about basically the end of times and
Bird Box.
no, this is recent. But this little girl finds a house and there's a bunker in it.
Armageddon.
Yes, Armageddon. Anyways,
Don't want to close my eyes.
do you think they're prepping? Do you think Do you think they're expecting something?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Same reason why a bunch of Mormons are moving to Missouri?
What the fuck? Why are people moving to Missouri?
That's where Jesus is going to land.
What?
He gonna land in a spaceship. He gonna land right there. in
According to
Mississippi,
Mormon
Minnesota.
lore,
I mean,
which I got. Sometimes I get a Mormon TikTok. Just happens. I get
pulled
intrigued.
into that?
I get intrigued by the video, so I watch the full video, and the next thing I know, the next 30 videos is about being Mormon in their weird undergarments.
Look, man, I say this: be Mormon,
Yeah,
do drugs, enjoy life.
I don't think
Because
you
the
can't.
aliens are coming.
You can't.
The aliens are coming.
You can't do drugs and be a Mormon.
Whether it be space aliens or them illegal aliens, They coming. Chad, don't say that. That's terrible.
Everyone knows that I don't sound like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Leave the World Behind on Netflix?
Leave the World Behind. Yeah, Leave the World Behind. Are you concerned though that these
Thank
rich
you,
people are
Rapid
buying
Aaron.
bunkers?
I think that I think we shouldn't look past what rich people do.
No.
Because they know more than we do.
It's like Nancy Pelosi
Not
buying
because
a
they're
bunch of shit.
smarter, just because they're closer to the Lord, I guess. I don't know. they know what's going on.
The bigger the money, the bigger the pocketbook.
And I think that they know that
close to God, right?
The bigger the hair, the closer to God.
for like mushrooms, they know it's coming. So they're going to like get in on the ground floor.
Maybe they're trying to grow mushrooms so they can have them in their bunker for whenever they're down there for long periods of time. They can have their own entertainment.
Right. Agreed. But I think that they do think that there's going to be something. Like I don't remember who it was. It was like Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, like people that you wouldn't expect to be like bunker people, and they're like building bunkers.
I kind of expect them though.
I mean, Joe Rogan, I would expect,
Yeah,
but
I thought Elon and Mark would just be welcoming their families from outer space home, with open arms. But maybe they're onto something. Maybe they know the ETs out there are very violent.
did you see the video that Starkett sent?
I didn't have time to watch it.
I didn't either.
But aliens.
I was really hoping you would watch it.
Oh man, it looked like an amoeba though. Like they found some sort of thing in some water or whatever.
I didn't watch it, but it.
Son of a bitch! None of us watched it.
No.
I definitely knew that one of y'all were going to watch
I was
it.
working, man. I'm sorry. I mean,
I was too, man. I was working.
You're always watching videos at work
yeah, but that's porn.
See there.
with the cameras off around the Tesla.
That's right. Service mode, bitch. On the group chat, let's see what we got. Have you watched that Mormon doc on Hulu?
I haven't seen it yet. If it's anything, yeah.
Have y'all seen the?
Signs of life on another planet that we've ever discovered. It was on a planet called K2-18b. It's a Hycean planet, which are super Earths up to 10 times the size of Earth, and it's completely covered in water. These types of planets orbit red dwarf stars, the most common type of star in the universe, so these Hycean planets might actually be extremely common. What makes K2-18b so special is that it's in the star's habitable zone, which is exciting in and of itself, but that's not the biggest thing. The JWST discovered carbon dioxide and DMS, dimethyl sulfide. The only time that we've ever seen DMS produced naturally here on Earth is in our oceans, and that DMS is solely produced by marine life. The oceans there would be relatively hot and would have a similar composition to the water around hydrothermal geysers, which are always thriving with life. Now, we don't know if the potential life could be complex or simply microbial, but this could be the beginning of huge discoveries that could lead to the confirmation of life outside of Earth.
Doubt it.
Well, there you go.
I don't know what any of that meant.
So it means that they found emissions that are excreted from animals' butts.
You mean nocturnal emissions?
Not nocturnal emissions, just normal emissions. And so, hey, it's on another planet that's in the habitable zone.
Okay.
Hey, have y'all seen this show on FX called A Murder at the End of the World?
No, but is it about the end of the world?
It's about a murder around the end of the world.
But the world's ending? Would it be considered murder, though? The world's ending and everybody's going to die anyway?
Wait, who's that actor?
Yeah, 'cause-
Clive something?
Clive Owen?
No.
Because they're not dead
It's
yet.
Clive Owen.
Is it Clive Owen?
Yeah, it's Clive Owen.
Is it Clive Owen?
He's in that show.
Clive
Okay.
Owen is an actor.
I know.
That is a real name.
Okay.
Waterworld was a good movie.
He's the one with the stripper in that movie that one time?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a bunch of.
Did you swallow his cum?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So this show is
So weird.
I didn't love it at first. It was just something to watch while I wasn't working. And it actually ended up being one of my favorite shows, I think.
Really?
It's really interesting because it's like this murder. It's like Clue. Like it's like a futuristic Clue, like this murder mystery type thing.
But around the end of the world.
Sort of.
Is the world ending in that show? Is that what people were there for?
Is it like Leftovers, where it's all about Thanksgiving?
Oh, fuck yeah. I love Thanksgiving.
When we talk about like no, when we talk about like rich people in their bunkers and foreseeing the
Yeah.
future and whatever, something along those lines.
Okay.
But it was pretty good.
Kind of like those bunkers in Denver Airport
Oh yeah, with all the lizard people.
with the lizard people that live there.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what's gonna. I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff happening. Like the Navy. Get this. So this is you're talking about bunkers. I'm more concerned about this. So the Navy just dropped the minimum score needed to join, and pretty much.
Sorry.
And then
I'm
they
so sorry.
and then
Wow.
they also just made it where you don't even have to have a high school diploma or GED.
Seriously? The Navy?
Yeah, that's concerning.
Hey, my sister's on. Hey, tell Elias to join the Navy because you can be dumb as rocks. You He just be doing his rocks and enjoying he's a smart boy, that one.
Yeah, it's that's concerning. So you got the people that are buying bunkers up, and I've got looking at that. I'm like, what's happening?
Hey, but at least we got our goggles, our Vision Pro.
Yep, and our virtual pornography
and our bulletproof vehicles.
Do you think that's going to really push the industry of
and our sports drink
of virtual porn?
Huh?
Do you think that those goggles and stuff is like that this is more accessible, I guess?
No,
it already has been.
It already has been. It's just that the things that they make, maybe there's a peripheral you can put on where you're in the, like what Dave had in the show Dave.
This episode's not brought to you by sports, but Turning Point, if you'd like to sponsor us with some beer sometime,
give us beer.
We would love it. Thank you.
What are we talking about?
That thing that Dave had in the show Dave.
The lower torso?
No, not that one. Like the machine he had.
Oh.
And the VR key. I think he used VR goggles. With
oh,
that
yeah,
too.
the machine. He's got like his hands on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That whole show, is that all that show's about?
Yeah, mostly.
But I don't think it was renewed for season 4.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. Somebody, the Asian girl, the videographer or whatever, like she said goodbye to her character. Shut up. And I'm like, man, I want one. I mean, did you finish this last season?
I did, yeah.
Brad Pitt.
For sure. It's fantastic.
It's amazing. I loved it. But not as good as season 2.
I thought it was great.
It was
they
amazing,
had some stars in there. What's her face was in there?
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. Love interest. Random.
I wanted to bring up irrational fears real quick.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I've got a new irrational.
I want to talk about something specific, and it's irrational fear.
So I've got a new irrational fear.
Okay.
Because just recently, I get these news updates and stuff, and this happened here in the Metroplex. So Dallas man accused of stealing 20 homes rejects plea deal, claims he was unaware of 12-year prison sentence offer.
I don't understand.
I'm going to say that again. A man who stole 20 homes.
Yeah.
New fear unlocked. My house could be stolen.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
So this dude was going around and making fraudulent deeds and then kicking people out of the houses. And he stole up to like 20 homes. Mm-hmm. And now I'm terrified because I'm just waiting for this man to come because he's still out there.
I told somebody the story of how your family almost got scammed.
Oh, yeah. But could you imagine? Just imagine, though, someone shows up to your house to evict you because you don't have that deed.
Not even that. They can get your voice. That's why whenever they ask you, can you hear me? Like, and you say yes. You're not supposed to say yes. You're supposed to either hang up or just be like something that's like not like.
Yeah, I just hang up.
I
usually do not pick up phone numbers I do not know.
I love talking shit to them.
Oh, I won't.
I talk every fucking person that's like.
I don't want to get scammed again.
Like, hey, are you trying to sell your property? How dare you, sir? I'm homeless. I'll do that shit.
Yeah, I've never. I didn't think that I would have to be afraid of someone stealing my house through fraudulent deeds. I do remember that whole thing. Like you go on vacation, which I don't go on vacation enough or long enough to really worry about this. I don't think. But where people were like, basically, you go on like a month. Yeah, you go on a month-long vacation. Yeah. Someone gets into your house and stays there for a month, and now all of a sudden they've got, renters' rights,
squatters' rights.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Squatters' rights.
It's all fucked up.
I didn't think I had to be terrified of that.
Yeah, no, they have radio commercials about that.
Like in the event that you have a squatter in your house.
No, like stolen deeds, like stolen property.
So there's something else with AI that's helping some of that shit too. Like I saw today that there's a company that is doing like black market passports.
Oh.
Using AI, like legit will work past like the yeah.
But they scan that shit though.
I don't know, but it's working.
Can they give me a social security card so I don't have to pay taxes?
Probably. And then there's another thing that was happening. There was a guy that did a video call. I want to say it was somewhere in the Middle East or something like that. It was in Asia. I think it was in China, actually, now I'm thinking about it. It was in China. The guy gets on a video phone call with this person from this company, this big company, and he looks like the CEO or some shit. And he tells the guy to write a check for $120 million and put it into this account for this project that they're working on. Well, the guy's got this AI deepfake thing going on in the video software. And so the guy did it, but did not realize that it wasn't the CEO.
New fear. So another fear unlocked.
Right? Someone just becoming you?
Yeah. I mean, why would they want to do that? It'd make no sense. You're not going to get any money, and you're not going to get anywhere very far.
They want to become the Funky Panther.
That could be it. Let's just say hypothetically.
Okay.
We turn on our YouTube and it's been hijacked.
Yeah.
By deep fakes of ourselves.
I would enjoy it. I'd sit back and watch.
But
I wouldn't even be upset.
But they're doing obscene things.
Okay.
More so than what we normally do.
Okay, I might be a little upset.
And then they're screaming their names.
But here's the deal.
Right? And
If
so
they
it's
go
like,
and do
I'm
some
Chad,
crazy
you
stuff,
know. And
everything we've done in the past is null and void. Because then we could just say
So
it was
we were
always a deep fake.
always a deep fake. We would never really hear.
So we could literally do anything.
Once a waterbed, always a waterbed.
I don't understand that reference.
What does that mean? Was that you? Was that your throat gurgling?
Gurgle. I had a little throat gurgle. Once a waterbed, always a water.
All right, so
Jesus.
I've got nothing else for tonight. Do y'all got anything else that y'all want to bring up
I
while
feel
we're
like
here?
there was probably something, but maybe not.
Here, let me check my phone real quick.
The biggest thing is I want everybody that's listening to understand that we're big deals. We're going to visit Fort Worth annual breakfast on the 15th this month, and we're gonna have a good time.
We're going to go to the Fort Worth Forever event at Ampersand.
That's why. That's
On the same
I
day?
almost said that's white. That's right.
It's not. And on the 15th,
that's white.
from 7 to 9 at Ampersand, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
think
be a whole party day.
That it will be. I don't know what I'm gonna do in between those times, but
I'm working.
yeah, you're going back to work.
I'm going back to
I
work.
took the day off. 'cause,
Nice.
you
Very
know,
smart.
I'm gonna probably get a little tipsy at that annual breakfast.
Okay, I've got a question to end the episode. This is the best way to end the episode. What is something that you eat now that you would have never thought you were going to be old enough to go, yeah, that sounds good right now? You know what I mean? Like something that in your teens or 20s, you're like, fucking only old people have that.
Dude, I love a good bowl of oatmeal, man.
Dude, right? I mean, whenever I had food poisoning, I was eating a lot of oatmeal.
And like, I'm
God
not even.
damn, so good.
I will tell you though, the packs of oatmeal that you get from like the Quaker,
Yes.
Quaker, Quaker Oats or whatever that's got like the flavors.
Right.
Yeah.
So my go-to is always peaches and cream.
Apple cinnamon.
Oh, apple cinnamon.
Apple cinnamon's for y'all. Peaches and cream for me. 2 packs. I will tell you, I got one of those not that long ago, and it does not taste nearly like it did whenever I was younger.
Oh, damn.
It's like they took the sweetness out,
Yeah.
trying to make everything healthier. However, I can get down with some oatmeal, some little butter, maybe just a little bit of brown sugar in there, and I'm happy.
Remember when we were in Ireland and we were so stoked that place had porridge?
Yeah.
We're like, let's get some porridge. Like, I've never had porridge. We've heard about it.
It's just fucking
And
oatmeal?
It's fucking oatmeal.
fucking oatmeal.
We were so stoked.
Yeah.
Like, we got up
It was
early.
at that fancy hotel we
so
stayed
we
at.
could have the breakfast at the fancy hotel. And me and Javier were like, porridge, please. And they're like, here's your oatmeal. I'm like, what the fuck?
But we also we had
Did they look at you stupid and just give you oatmeal?
No, that's what porridge is. I thought there was a difference.
I thought it'd be like a thick soupy type of like.
That's like cream of wheat.
Yeah, like a cream of wheat
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing. I don't know. Okay, old food.
like old people food.
Yeah, something that you didn't think that you would eat, and now you're like,
Oh,
this
dude,
is
on the
good.
group chat, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts and asparagus.
Spaghetti
whatever.
squash.
Spaghetti squash, like we eat that usually sometimes with but
Cauliflower crust pizza,
Fucking Metamucil.
followed by Metamucil.
Look, I've been thinking about getting some Metamucil. I heard Tom Seguro talking about that with Christina, and he was mad because Christina didn't fix him his Metamucil in the morning like she normally does.
It's been coming back. You know what's interesting is all of these old products that people are trying to rebrand, like different, like shaving, and they kind of rebrand it as like this cool thing to shave,
like straight edge raising,
yeah, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, have you seen those stupid ads? It's like, you can't buy this poop shake, but like my girlfriend got it for me. Have you seen those ads?
Super Bloom or whatever.
Yeah, something. It's like, you can't even buy it. I'm like, bitch, it's on your website. You're just trying to.
I can buy it.
Right.
I can buy it right now if I want to.
I was thinking about like, oh, that sounds pretty interesting. So I looked at the ingredients. It's Metamucil. It is Metamucil sold at twice the price of Metamucil. It's the exact same
The
thing.
Metamucil's not cheap.
And so I bought Metamucil. I'm like, okay, I'm a Metamucil guy now, I guess.
You take
I'm
it every
over
day?
there. I try to once every couple of days. I mix it with like a little,
little orange
banana
juice,
shake.
Banana shake. You feeling good?
I feel regular.
What's
shit.
what's a cereal that you thought was only for old people that you enjoy now?
Fucking what's that wheat thing? It looks like bales of hay.
I
Wheat Thins?
loved.
No, not wheat thins.
I preferred old people cereal like Raisin Bran, shredded wheat,
Grape nuts.
frosted
nut,
shredded
Did you ever
wheat.
get those grape nuts?
Basic 4 for me. Well, no, Cracklin' Oat brand. Cracklin' Oat brand. It's like a little O of like thick like granola.
Oh, Yum.
So fucking good.
What about honey? Not
Honey bunches of oats.
honey bunches of oats.
Oh god damn.
So good.
I fuck with honey. Basic 4 is really good. Raisin bran.
Straight up checks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Checks.
I'll
A little
fuck
bit of
with that.
milk.
Wheaties, Wheaties are good. I mean,
I mean, still nothing could be like Reese's Puffs.
Mini
I was
Wheaties
never,
like
I was
that,
never a
but-
cornlflakes guy.
really, I love cornflakes.
Did you,
Basic
but did you want to have
cornflakes.
sex whenever you ate it? Because that's why it was made. Keep you from having sex.
So like the basic breakfast I'd have when I was in Mexico would be cornflakes, milk with sugar on top, and cut bananas.
Oh yeah,
I would have that.
When you have
with,
something
like-
in it, it's okay. By itself, with no sweetness, it's
Yeah.
pretty garbage.
But like even growing up, like we never like our mom didn't really get us like sugary cereal, and if she did, it was like the bag cereal.
right, that's the only way it
the
came.
knockoff,
Like you go to
yeah.
$5 bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was always a fan of that old cereal, man. Like the old, or either that or oatmeal.
Yeah, it was a lot of. My dad ate Cheerios. My mom got those honey bunches of oats, and
Yeah.
occasionally, she didn't like me getting Fruity Pebbles because she's like they're too greasy.
And we used to make orange juice with the fucking thing you put in the freezer and the concentrate.
Oh
and
yeah.
Yeah.
put it in and mix it with water.
Yeah.
We used to do that too.
My mom got the puffed rice or whatever it was. Do you remember
Yeah,
that shit?
yeah.
It was like the worst, but now it sounds pretty good. Like I would fuck with that. All right, so the whole reason I was talking about the food thing, I like cottage cheese now.
I fuck with cottage cheese and peaches, man.
Oh, thank God! I thought it was just
I've been
me.
fucking with that
Seriously?
since I was a
Tammy
kid.
always gets. She's like, "Why are you fucking eating cottage cheese?"
I got it on accident. I was trying to get Greek yogurt, and I grabbed the wrong thing, and I had it at home. I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to try it at least before I throw it away. And I'm like, this is so good.
Do you ever
mix it with
put
strawberries?
Do you put salt like when you eat it with peaches? Do you put salt on the peaches?
Do you ever eat it with peaches?
I've just had it with strawberries
Do
and
it.
bananas.
Try it with peaches.
Yeah?
Yeah, with a little bit of.
I
Peach.
feel like that's old.
Put a little peach juice in there.
What was that movie where they're like feeding each other peaches? Like, you remember what I'm talking about?
Why'd you make that face?
What was that?
Because it was like an old grandma or something, and they're like feeding her peaches
No,
or
but
something.
seriously, try it with some peaches.
On the real quick, just gonna run through this. Let's just run through it. Okay,
right.
so we already went through.
Damn,
the
chat's
Metamucil
blowing
and stuff
up.
like that. Wheaties, mini wheats, Total. Total's good. I love Total. I fuck with.
of Total.
Let's see. Chrissy was trying to think of crackling oat bran. Canned juice was the best. Canned juice was the best, and they even had canned fruit punch also. My sister hates cottage cheese. Let's see. I'm singing the Peaches song. Peach song from Mario. Peaches, 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 peaches. It's a really good movie, that Mario.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, 100%. And let's see what else.
Especially if you take a gummy.
Let's see from Gladys. Dr.
Jekyll's Beer Lab birthday
Dr.
party
Jerkoff?
is this February 10th, this Saturday. JOE's performing. I think it's like their 10 year. Remember Dr. Jekyll's? We used to get beer stuff there. It's in Arlington. And now it's like a straight up brewery. They're doing like a 10 year or something like that. Yeah, that'd be fun to go check out.
There's so many things. There's more things that's got to happen because did you see that local news? The Pearl Snap Kolaches it's going to close for about 3 weeks while they retool, I guess, their menu or like.
Is this going to be another one of those things where they say they close for 3 weeks and they just never come back?
I hope not.
Like the place that Gustos took over, which I'm good with that because Gustos is better than the place that was there. And then also the Easy Monkey.
Yeah.
That place I think is done, but they were supposed to close and then come back, and
I
they
thought
just never
Angie
did.
sent us like a thing that said they were going to be closed for a bit and then come back.
But now I think they're just done because there was like I don't know. Business is weird.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
weird.
Man, go try new things. Go visit new restaurants. There's a lot of things opening up here in Fort Worth. And come to Fort Worth. And I know that the news of what?
I had my arms bent too long.
Ah, you idiot! Oh, and then they were just coming down real
Yeah,
slow. Your tendons, bro. You need to ice your. You need to ice
they're
it right
so
here.
sore.
Those tendons, you're gonna be like this. I'm telling you right now. Your arms are gonna be like this. You need to ice them.
This is day one was Monday in the gym.
This is our new gym boy.
I'm trying to better myself here. Day one was Monday. It was arms, doing bicep curls and all that fun stuff.
We
La
did talk
Honda
about
closed.
that. La Honda did close.
Yeah.
We went to the pop up after the 817 day.
Right.
And I mean, I'm glad they lasted as long as they did over there. But really,
What do you mean? It was like 2 or 3 months. What,
they
4
closed,
months?
They closed last month. August, September,
Yeah, like
January,
4
5
months.
4 or 5 months.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Life's
So,
weird. All right.
We're old. So, again, we're going to have a guest next week.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. We're
Somebody
hoping
reach
for.
out to her.
I already did.
Cool.
If not, we'll have another guest. But we will have a guest next week. We've got a lot of things going on the 15th.
Yes. We have the Visit Fort Worth.
Visit Fort Worth.
Also, the
Fort Worth Forever.
Fort Worth Forever gallon or singles is fucking.
I love how Javier like really wants to like get into it, that he just forgets everything he's supposed to say. Go ahead and end us off, Javier. With
Fuck
the phone
you.
number, the social.
If you want to leave us a message, call us at 817-677-9346.
Nope, that's not it. 817-677-0408.
That's what it was. And follow us on all social media. Is that staticky?
Yeah.
I've got it plugged in. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Follow
There it
us on
is.
all social medias at The Funky Panther.
Yeah,
and
boy.
on YouTube, The Funky Panther _. Is that right?
I think, yeah, just research.
Search us on
The Funky Panther.
On The Funky Panther.
Hey, our short's been blowing up for the most part.
We have.
Get
and,
it, hey, y'all in the chat room, get in there in those comments on the shorts, and you show some people up, man.
Show us some love.
We had some people really dogging on us, and I could have used a little, you know,
We need some pep in our YouTube
a
comment.
little someone behind us, but I got in there.
And also for you, Tim, when you're working out, you should take BCAAs instead of water. It helps your body recover from workout.
Yeah, 100%.
Take that.
I hear
please.
testosterone helps too.
But other than that, follow us on all social medias. Give us a listen. And again, listen to the first or watch the first 30 on YouTube before every episode. Stay good, everybody. I'm Javier.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
The Funky Panther!
Right.